Anthony Davis, you got to play better. I said on this first night, if the Lakers were going to be any good, it was all going to be on you. I blame Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, you know I like you as a person. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You're 27 years old. You're supposed to be in your prime. You're supposed to be one of the 5 best players in the world, up there with Giannis, Kevin Durant, and those guys. And you ain't holding up your end of the bargain.
What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another episode of Self Check. If you've been watching, you know that I'm back at it again, solo dolo. Before we get cracking on this video, I want to say I appreciate all you ghosts clicking on this content. If you're a returning viewer, what's good, Goat? I appreciate you returning. If you're a new viewer, welcome to Self Check. Stay towards the end of the video, see if you like it. If not, check out some of our other videos. I'm sure we might have some that you might like. Let's go ahead, man. Let's talk about Anthony Davis. So, Anthony Davis is set to return on this upcoming Lakers road trip, and they got some tough games coming up. So definitely gonna need AD. You got games up against 2nd seed Heat, 3rd seed Nets, to 6th seed Sixers. So you really got some stiff competition coming up. You're definitely gonna need Anthony Davis in these games coming up. The Lakers are definitely gonna need Anthony Davis on this upcoming road trip because right now, yes, LeBron James playing the center spot has its pros. It also comes with its cons. Right now, the Lakers are giving up 49, almost damn near 50 points in the paint a game. That's crazy. God. Anthony Davis will be able to come back and kind of correct that with his shot block. Also, the Lakers are coming in at 18th in defensive rating. They're definitely gonna need Anthony Davis on this upcoming road trip. But what Anthony Davis are the Lakers gonna be getting though? I feel like anybody with eyeballs can see that since the 2020 bubble, AD's play has been tailing off a little bit, and I feel like he has been complacent with just one ring. Just a quick disclaimer before we go any forward in this video, whatever I say that might feel like shade or like I'm hating on AD, I rock with AD. Whatever I say, I'm saying this for the betterment of AD, and I want to see him play better and do better. It's almost to the point where some people are saying Anthony Davis is regressing with all these injuries and all this other stuff going on, and his play kind of tailing off. A lot of like disrespect is being thrown Anthony Davis's way, and if Anthony Davis has any kind of like dog or kind of competitiveness in him, I would love to see Anthony Davis and kind of come back and kind of silence some of the criticism that's been put on his name. The Lakers don't just need Anthony Davis, whatever they can get to as close as 2020 Anthony Davis back. The same Anthony Davis that a lot of people was arguing could have been the 2020 Finals MVP over LeBron. Yes, that's the Anthony Davis that needs to get back in the Los Angeles Lakers jersey. And Anthony Davis, who was engaged to come out and play every night except the challenge. This season, it's been times where I've noticed AD kind of look like he just is disinterested and kind of just going through the motions or like not really accepting the challenge. Like when they played the Bucks, he got a lot of flack for that, and deservingly so. It was him versus Giannis, and he got completely outplayed by Giannis. They both had about 9 boards, but Giannis had about 47 points, and AD barely poured in 20. I think AD had at 18 that night. So even against Cat, the night he got injured, Cat was really, you know what I'm saying, talking his talk, saying give it AD to work in the post and engage. AD would have did like something to kind of stop that, but it just didn't seem like he cared. There, as much as I rock with AD, the same smoke he had for Dwight, it's only right that when he come back and he matches up against these other star big men, he gotta have that same energy. And the smoke he wanted with Dwight, he gotta have that same energy and want that smoke with Joel, with Jan and Jokic, with all these other star big men. He gotta have the same smoke for them, bro. It's only right. There are numbers that kind of back up the whole Anthony Davis is regressing thing. His first year with the Lakers when they won the championship in 2020, he averaged 26 points a game, right? Right now, he's only down to about 23. Yeah, it's only 3 points, but I think a lot of that kind of has to do with his free throw shooting. His first year with the Lakers, Anthony Davis shot 85% from the free throw line. That's really, really good for a big, right? That's damn near touching 90%. Now it's down to 73%. So I don't know what's going on with that. Anthony Davis definitely need to fix that. And his 3-point shooting has just gotten to the point where like it is like borderline, like terrible. His first season with the Lakers, he shot 33%. Now it's down to 18%. 18%? That is god awful. So Anthony Davis definitely needs to get that back on track and get that back right. I think a lot of that might be because him maybe getting a little bit bulkier to play the center, because I remember they had media day, he did come in and he did look a little bit bigger, and that might be the contributing factor to why like shooting has just gotten to the point where it's like really, really bad. And that's kind of in part what made the Lakers so dangerous. Yes, they had the defense, but when Anthony Davis is hitting his 3-ball on top of everything else that he brings to the game, I mean, he's damn near unstoppable. Anthony Davis has to be engaged and has to accept challenges. When he's kind of just going through the motions, I feel like he's not the same player. When he's engaged and his shot is falling, that's when we kind of get into that talk about him being a top 5 player. Obviously right now, based off of like the last year and a half, that conversation has kind of like really gotten like a little hush hush, and you know what I'm saying, all that talk is kind of diminished. Anthony Davis needs to come back and embrace playing the center role. He needs to see that like, look, LeBron James at age 37 has embraced playing the center role. If that's what's going to bring this team W, and they know, and Anthony Davis has said it himself, they won't win or go as far if he is not at the top of his game. And they're even deadlier when he is playing the center position. So Anthony Davis needs to come back with the right mindset that he needs to be aggressive, accept the challenge, try to see if these guys can go on that winning streak that he's been talking about all year that they need to go on. But all right, y'all, I think that's everything I kind of want to get on here and talk about. Anthony Davis is set to return soon, but what Anthony Davis is coming back. The Lakers need 2020 AD if they really want to make something shake out there in the West. Appreciate all you ghosts again, man, whether you're returning or a new viewer. If you're a new viewer and you stayed towards the end of the video, man, I appreciate that. If you're a returning viewer and you did the same thing, you already know I appreciate the love. Go like, comment, subscribe, man, it really helps the channel out, especially if you've been feeling these episodes of self-check. 92 or 93, some crazy number of y'all are not subscribed. If you've been watching and you've been feeling these videos, why not subscribe, man? Help the channel out, support us, helps us out a lot. Join the game, man, you're gonna be a GOAT. Anyway, man, this has been another episode of Self-Check, and I'm E. I appreciate all you GOATs, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.